outside the stadium here in Vallecas. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I swear we're here. Coming off a win, this is a win that we needed. We can't drop any points for the rest of the season, and it looked like in the first half that may have been the case, but we made a comeback. It was an enormous comeback. Thanks to Gareth Bale, who had an amazing match. For me, he was the man of the match. Before I start talking about all the positive things, I want to talk about some of the negative things that we saw in this match, because for me, the first half was very reminiscent of the Wolfsburg first leg that we saw in the quarterfinals. We went down 2-0, and it seems like when there's a little bit of chaos, Real Madrid has a problem regaining control, especially in the midfield. The midfield for me was a little bit problematic. I thought Isco had a good match, but Toni Kroos and Kovacic, Toni Kroos started the match well at his first 5-10 minutes, but then the rest of the match was sort of a downhill spiral, at least in my opinion. The same with Kovacic. I mean, I thought we saw him on the ball doing some good things, but realistically off the ball, defensively making a lot of mistakes, not winning a lot, or not dispossessing, often not winning a lot of his tackles, and coming out with a lot of fouls against him. For me, the defense and the defensive shape of this team is very questionable, and I think this is going to be a big problem for us going on in the future. And of course, we have to talk about Marcelo. Marcelo has not been performing as well, in my opinion. For me, I'm a huge fan of him. I think he's awesome in the attack. We don't have to worry so much about him defending, but today he was nowhere to be found in a lot of occasions, which for me is very, very worrying, especially against a team like Man City that we're going to be facing, that is a more quality team. No offense to take nothing away from Rayo Vallecano, but Man City is going to present more problems for us, especially offensively. So let's talk about some of the positive things. There were some positive things that we can take away from this match. One, that we came back from a 2-0 deficit. That's no small feat. We were down 2-0. It looked like this could go for take a turn for the worse. We ended the first half getting a goal back, which really helped us in the second half with that momentum, especially since we saw a very, very tired Rayo. I think they gave it their all in the first half, and we could see that Real Madrid was in much better form, much better shape than Rayo in the second half. So, other positive things tonight, we saw an enormous, tremendous match played by Gareth Bale. To me, he was a leader on the field, and I really like that. Not having Cristiano there, not having him being the one to look to score goals, Gareth Bale today really stepped up. And I like to see that he was doing more, not just showing us that he's not just a fast player with a good strike, but he also is a player that can combine, that's skilled. So kudos to Gareth Bale. Today he came out with 2 awesome goals. His second goal was unbelievable for me. Rayo Vallecano basically gifted us that pass, but Gareth Bale was able to take advantage of it and put it away with a game-winning goal, which was tremendous for us. Another player that had a great match was Isco. We got to finally see him play a full 90 and do what we've been waiting to see. We know he's magic on the ball. He was creating 1-2 passes, great dribbling, great defending. Great dribbling, great defending. He dispossessed lots of times, and I think he was a key player in our midfield. And of course, Lucas Vázquez coming up with his 4th goal of the season. I'm ecstatic for him. It was a great header. We got to see him jump up, and it was a wonderful ball, weighted cross in by Danilo, Danilo started out playing a pretty poor match, but he ended up playing a decent match. Unfortunately, we've got an injury from Benzema. He left the field in the first half early. I'm not sure exactly if this is a serious injury. We hope to see him ready for the Champions League. That being said, we've got Champions League in 3 days. I think we need to play 10 million times better than we played today. Yeah, we came back from a 2-0 deficit, but we started out sleeping, and we cannot start out sleeping against Man City. A team like Man City will capitalize on our mistakes and really punish us. So Galacticos, if you haven't already done so, hit like and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Let us know what you thought of the match and what you think is going to happen in Man City. We'll see you there. Well, Vitaly will see you there.